All right, thanks for stopping in. As always, it's a pleasure. And today, man, I'm going to talk about one of the best villains in the history of villainy. I mean, this guy puts the vile in villainous. And I'm talking about Darth Sidious, or known as the Dark Emperor. We know this guy by a few other names: Emperor Palpatine, the Sithari, the Phantom Menace, which he truly was. Now, he's associated, obviously, with the Sith Order as the Dark Lord himself, the guy running the show. He's the founder and emperor of the first Galactic Empire and a former chancellor of the Galactic Republic. Pure evil. This is the ultimate manipulator of the dark side of the Force. He was born as She Palpatine on Naboo and was trained by Darth Plagueis in the ways of the Sith. Because of the rule of two, he betrayed and murdered his master and claimed the mantle of the Dark Lord for himself, as he's supposed to. He is a genius manipulator. He orchestrated the fall of the Sith. He turned Anakin Skywalker into Darth Vader and established his empire. Even after his death, his spirit lingers on somehow, seeing new ways to rule the galaxy through Sith sorcery and clones. Extremely persistent. Now, he has an amazing power set. This guy is a Sith mastermind. He is unrivaled in deception, strategy, and long-term planning. He manipulated entire civilization, bringing the Republic to its knees. He wields Force lightning and Sith sorcery, unleashing devastating dark energy capable of disintegrating foes or subjugating them with intense pain. He has dark side foresight, so he can see the future. He can anticipate betrayals and manipulate events before they even occur. He has mind domination. He can corrupt and control even the strongest minds, including Jedi. His influence extends beyond life and death. He is a master of the lightsaber. Though he rarely needed, he will incredible speed and precision with the lightsaber, defeating masters like Mace Windu and Yoda, or at least facing them off to what I would call standstills. He's got the ability to use dark side resurrection, which allowed him to achieve a form of immortality through Sith rituals and cloning. This is kind of ensuring that he would never be destroyed, or almost impossible to destroy him. Now, his weakness really lies in the fact that he's overconfident. He believes in his own invincibility, so he'll take risks that open up to vulnerabilities, like Vader's last betrayal in the end. He is reliant on apprentices. They always need a successor to maintain this rule, which makes him susceptible to an inside menace, and that's ultimately what got him. He's arrogant, and because he is so powerful on the dark side of the Force, he doesn't appreciate what the other side of the Force is. Now, typically, we'll see him armed with his simple, elegant weapon. He wields a twin red lightsabers, and he's very proficient with those, exceptional speed. He has an imperial throne, which is not a weapon itself, but he commands the empire from that throne. Now, Sidious is said, or is known to be, ruthless, cunning, and just remorseless. He doesn't kill for pleasure, but necessity, but believing that he is indeed supposed to be the true heir to the Sith will. And unlike any other Sith who may be consumed by rage, he's very cold. He doesn't tap into that side of the Sith, interestingly enough. Now, his tactics and fighting skill are varied. He always starts off with some form of deception first. He uses war, or we've seen him use war, trade, and fear to destabilize enemies before they even know that he's coming. He's both lethal and efficient in combat, and in battles, he moves unnaturally fast. He wielding the dark side with precision rather than brute force. So he is a tactical and fine skilled at this. And he's made some powerful enemies. He's matched up against Yoda, Darth Plagueis, the master that he murdered, as well as Luke Skywalker, the one who eventually destroyed his Sith body. Now, he's notable for some very notable feats, including the manipulation of Anakin Skywalker, the clone army, and the Senate to destroy the Jedi. He facilitated the Jedi Purge. He used all the skills to achieve galactic domination, ruling over the known galaxy for decades. He eventually falls, but he had a good run. He also defeated Yoda in direct combat. We watched him do that, and he achieved a form of Sith immortality using the dark side. We mentioned that earlier. So whether he's truly the greatest of all the Sith, I'm not sure. But this guy was the master at it. Like, he fulfilled it. I would still say Bane is number one. I'm going to rank him at number two. And he's notable for understanding the dark side of the Force. And as he says, the dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. Now, based on his mastery of the dark side, his ability to manipulate, and his ability that he actually achieved this goal, I have him ranked at a 5, which is, yeah, for me, that's God level ability, but that's, I think, is appropriate for Sidious. Give me your thoughts in the comment section. As always, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe.